Hello YouTube, welcome to Lorcana World. It is our Tuesday video where we go over all of the YouTube comments. Now, last week was a bit of a short week. It was a really short week for videos, but we do have actually a good amount of comments to go over and a lot of insight to discuss. If you guys want to be in this video, leave a comment on a video and you might get in. Definitely. Like, comment, subscribe. We're getting close to 2,500 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate that. And more than half of you don't watch my videos, or more than half of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you just click that button, that would be really cool. All right. We start with vintage wings. I don't think it's repetitive at all. Market and prices are constantly changing. Love the first chapter, D23 and D100 talk. I'm glad that this guy appreciates the market watches and does not think they're getting boring or repetitive. I also don't really think they are. If I thought that, I wouldn't be doing them every week. So this is good. I like this. This is nice. Feedback like this is always appreciated. Tropics17. Hey, is that Mario from Ruggles Vids? Nice to see you. Yes, it is I. It was Ruggles that convinced me to get into content creation. He was like, you should do this. And alas, we started in 2020 with the Mario's Gaming World, and here we are now on another channel. All thanks to Ruggles. I mean, lots of fun together. His videos, I was on them. Then we did the sealed only 1v1 on his channel. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. I miss it. I do. I really do miss it. I'd love to do it again. Unfortunately, we live hours apart. Maybe one day something happen. I don't know. Mav1877. I hope Lorcana DCG is sustainable long term. I mainly invested in the first set as I feel it will be worth the most. I also play the game online and collect, but will be closely watching it next year as I feel the first year DCG is most important. It's one of the most important years in the whole thing. That's absolutely correct. I'm good. I'm glad this guy invested in some. I'm sure it will pay off for him. So that's good. Nice comment. This guy's on the right track, I think. The Migahito666777. Thanks again for another great video. But I have to ask, are you and Zoro Fanboy 124 family? No. None of that. No. Adar of Lorcana. Do you still think buying those lower priced enchantments off TCG players is worth tempting? I've heard fake cards have gotten more prevalent and harder to tell the difference on. I miss Adara. Hi Adara. Hope you're doing good. I actually want to talk about this a little bit because this is important. This is a really important topic. I was going to make a video about it, but I can just do this here. The fake cards in the world are getting a lot more authentic in the sense that you cannot tell a difference. Now, back in the day, 20 years ago, you could tell if a card was fake. It was obvious. Now we live in a world where you genuinely can't tell if a card is fake. So it's a bad thing. It's a really bad thing that it exists. People can literally just print cards on their printers and sell them for profit. Literally, people can do that right now. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's too far advanced, and it's a problem. Now, is it worth buying enchanters? Not right now, in my opinion. I think for set 1, the boat has sailed. And I think for set 2, if we get another big reprint of it, then you can go back if you want. But if it was me, I would stay away from my enchanted cards, assuming that I got them already. Because, yeah, you never know who's selling fake cards. You never know. And I guess it's interesting. I'm not condoning fake cards. It might sound like that when I'm saying my next sentence. So I want you guys to just know that in advance. Because fake cards are so identical to real cards to the point where you cannot tell the difference sometimes, are you knowingly going to get scammed? I guess is how I want to word it, right? Let's say there is some kind of unfortunate person out there that does buy a fake card, but to them, it looks exactly like a card would be. Maybe it finishes their playset. Exactly, and they're none the wiser. You know, that person, that random person, might not be, upset. They may think they have a genuine card. And it's unfortunate, basically criminal. It's not a good thing. But we can't stop it, is the moral of the story. So I would not, if avoiding buying cards because cards could be fake is your reasoning for not buying cards, I wouldn't rely on that unless you can obviously tell the card is fake. It's just the world we live in now, unfortunately. It sucks, but it is where we are. Larak8452, in your opinion, I understand people have different amounts they can spend on Lorcana. Let's say one person has $300 a month they can spend on another, and another has 700. What do you think is a healthy amount for first chapter sealed booster boxes? We don't know where the market is going. This is fun talk speculation. How would you advise a friend? And this is leftover money after they invested it in the S&P 500. The correct answer is based on your personal situation. There is no right answer. It depends on what you're comfortable losing. The trick with investing is you should make educated decisions so you don't get fucked. But if everything burns down and your investment goes to zero, is it money that you're okay losing? That's the key point here. So if it is, then throw it all in. Why not? If you have spare $700, you're like, I'm never going to touch this money. If it doubles, triples, quadruples, quintuples, yes, then go ahead and go for it. But realize, be aware that if it does not, you'll lose that money. And if you're okay with that, if you can sleep with that, then you pick your amount that you're comfortable with and you do it. Funny situation, actually. I know people talk to me, right? Because, I do like accounting and stuff in my day-to-day real life and financial stuff. People ask me, I have leftover money. What should you invest in? In my real world, outside of the content creation world, I never tell anyone to go into card business. Never do I say, oh, I think you should buy some boxes of whatever, blah, 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 some card. No, I never do that. Because if you're in this world, you know this world. Or you're at least making attempt to learn this world. I don't try to convince new people to card games that card game investments are going to be a surefire way to retire in your 50s, 60s, 70s. I will never, ever say that to someone who is brand new to the world or not even thinking about it. There are other investments in the world that are tried and true. People have become rich off of them. We know what they are. It's fine. Just a little aside there. But yeah. There you go. There's your answer to the question. Really, Kim Kara really was hoping to get more into the Lorcana community, but it seems like the collectors were pushed out by the gamers. It always felt like the community did not want to have collectors in it, so I got out and focused on other endeavors. Honestly, I enjoy this statement, and you are correct. A lot of people say fuck the collectors, even if they don't use those words. That's the words beneath the words, if you know what I mean. The meaning between the lines, so to speak. People who want to buy cards for the games that have a hard time getting cards will blame collectors simply because collectors are eating up the cards, so the gamers can't game with them. They do get a bad rep, not as bad as like scalpers or whatever. I'd say the community's done a really good job pushing out scalpers. Collectors, I don't collect singles in Lorcana. I'm gonna be the guy that tells you that. I thought it'd be cool to collect the first set, have a card of each. That's fine, but I'm done. I have my sealed investments, and whenever I find a sealed first chapter booster box or a D100 collector's edition thing or D23 cards for a good price, I will grab them. But that's it. That's all I deal in. For my store and my day-to-day operations, I'll buy and sell cards all the time. That's fine. But like from a collector standpoint, I know what I'm getting, and I'm not getting anything else. Unless Ravensburger releases something that is a surefire collectible down the road hit. That's it. So yeah, collectors are definitely not liked by the gamers, so to speak. But I know a lot of people that are also just indifferent and don't really care. I don't really care. I don't care what you do. So take that with a grain of salt as you will. Next up, we have Holden Pop 12. One of the reasons I really like your videos is due to your down-to-earth, blunt, and uncut truth you usually present. Sure, you share your opinions, but it's always stated it's your opinion. In my experience, you are one of the only creators I've found that is willing to take this standpoint. Yes. A long time ago, a few months ago, I made a comment about how I'm kind of like in my own world. You have the Lorcana content creators. You have 90% of them in the clique. They're in their clique. They talk to each other, they do podcasts with each other, they make content with each other, they hang out with each other, they game with each other, they socialize on a daily basis, they interact with each other. There's a whole group of them. And these people, what I've found the common theme is they're very happy. They're very positive, uplifting people, really trying to get people into the game with their happy emotions and their overinflated blah 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 and their thumbnails and their overly positive demeanor and all this on all the YouTube, on Twitch, on freaking Twitter, Discord, doesn't matter where. And then there's me. Me and a couple others are on the fringe. We do our own thing. Now, out of those people, I'm the biggest content creator. I am still one of the bigger content creators. Now, I've been outpaced because, well, the other content creators together are so strong. Now, could I make more videos? Could I edit more videos? Do more editing in videos? Could I make cooler videos? And would that generate more views for me? It would. And more subscribers? It would. I 100% acknowledge that. And I know that I can make my own path just by doing my own thing. I know it. I 100% know it. However, it's not the path I'm choosing. I'm choosing these simple little streamlined videos of just objective fact sharing, or when it's my opinion, I straight up tell you that. And yeah, I am not a happy-go-lucky person. That is not who I am. That is not my personality at all. I do not fit in with the group of content creators that that regularly do their thing. And some of them have even told me that. And I don't need to even talk to them to know that. It's for the others. I know it. It's fine. You know, not a super big deal. And personally, do I really care? I don't. Because if the few hours a week I spend on Lorcana videos goes tits up one day and I can't make Lorcana videos anymore, or choose not to, I can spend that few hours of a week doing something else. And I'm okay. The Lorcana channel does not bring in any money. I'll tell you that. It does not do anything for me. It's just, it's a wish list that the growth might do something. Maybe it turns into something big, and we go. And if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, well, that's fine. Because I'm not spending a lot of time on this until I see the results that I want to see. Instead, I'm focusing on other things that require my time to earn actual money, so I can actually retire early in my 50s and enjoy my life in the meantime and all blah blah blah. I don't know how this tangent kind of just went off, but yes, thank you for liking my channel for what I do. This is me. I'm authentic. I'll tell you how it is. If someone does something stupid, I'll tell you. If I think the community is being weird, I'll tell you about it. If whatever happens, I'll tell you about it. That's just who I am. That's all it is. Xis151. First of all, we love the channel. Came from the Digimon content, and of course needed the Lorcana content when I got into this game with my wife. Second, would you ever consider making playing decks on this channel and doing Sunday showdowns or something similar for Lorcana? Would love to see different viable decks, especially ones I can hold up with Stone Evil, Counter Ruby, Amethyst. Thank you for being here from Digimon. And to answer the question, no. I'll explain why. Because on the Digimon side of things, and even on the Lorcana side of things now, you have the channels that are doing really well edited gameplay videos for Lorcana. I simply do not have the time in my week or even my month to make consistent gameplay videos edited well with like animations and stuff like that. I just do not have the time. Now, on the Digimon side, I'm dabbling with the Sunday Showdown, but it is one of my most lowered viewed videos on the channel. Like, I would do better if I just talked in front of a camera for 10 minutes and talked about the market on Digimon, on that channel. I know I would. But, you know, we're trying it, and, you know, at some point in like a month or so, if it doesn't improve, I'll probably cut the Sunday Showdown, showing once and for all that, you know, the community doesn't really want to see the gameplay videos. And I'll just leave them on my Patreon where they all are anyway. But yeah, for Lorcana, if I can't even get it together in Digimon, there's no chance I'm getting it together here. There's no way. There ain't no way. Sixth Face. The Into the Inkland sealed boxes are just over MSRP with shipping, but I've been thinking about pre-ordering a few now. I've never pre-ordered anyway. I think you shouldn't pre-order, but if you're gonna pre-order, make sure you get them for less than MSRP. That's the most important part. Lastly, 1992 Disney. OMG, I love those two new Treasure Planet cards. They were revealed last Thursday. I can't wait to get both of them. And the Jim Hawkins Solar Surfing card has Jim wearing an outfit that looks like as if it was ripped straight out of Kingdom Hearts. Could that mean the underrated masterpiece will be in Kingdom Hearts 4? I really hope so. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm glad you're very excited about it. It makes me happy to know the community is excited about things. It's nice. It shows that the community isn't going anywhere. That's good. You love to see it. That's it for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you later. Bye.